Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole Award chants will be rocking this place. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. And the Seminoles will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Florida Gators offense is on the field for the first time today. The Sunshine State is so rich in talent. The players have known each other in many cases for a long time, and that brings the intensity to a fever pitch.
And they do not like each other, Reese. 3 of the 4 years that I was a part of this rivalry game, there were bench-clearing brawls in the middle of the field before opening kickoff. This game just feels different.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Guys, you might know Florida State was once a women's college, didn't start playing football until later, and in fact, didn't start playing the Gators until 1958.
Even though they hadn't been playing a long time.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Florida State Seminoles offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Colin.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of the defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
Seminoles were able to squeak out a close one the last time they saw the Gators.
And in that game, the Seminoles just made more plays. It reminded me of back in 1998 when we lost up in Tallahassee and that essentially knocked us out of the national championship picture. That's the impact these games have in this rivalry.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback has flat fitted in a tight window. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. He fires one deep down the right side. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Gators will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The inside handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires left. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now they'll run the draw. Discards a man. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to throw, it's Mertz. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Got his man quickly. He knocked him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Makes the grab over the middle.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to pass. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Fires it down the seam. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. First down for this offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He wants to throw. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
To the air on first down. They're trying to get to him. Got him downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Mertz. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the Gators have chomped down, and they put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this. Can anyone catch him? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Just trucks through it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looking downfield, it's Mertens. Using the quick game. And more yards after contact. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Gators have taken it inside the 20. They'll run the counter. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd down, going up top. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. Line gets set, 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Going to the running game. Runs through the tackle. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Mertens. Coming after it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. When this field goal team has been busy, this kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the back.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Benson. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Toafili. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.